You broke a bass string? What the fuck? Wow. This is the first time for everything, folks. That's incredible.
I think my mic is going out.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Hey, y'all like boys and girls, you like to rock and roll. Let's hear it. Yeah, we do. There it is. All right, hey. No, I appreciate it. Thank you. Way to adapt and overcome. That was nice. was that part of the experience? All right, hey, had me fooled.
It sure was.
It is now, right? That's it. Good stuff. All right, so look, the second set, the lineup was just as fresh and dope as the first one. So 2 songs that stuck out for sure was, of course, Solace Night, but I want to learn a little bit more about Gaze. I know from what I've heard, that's a little bit more personal. So I want to get deep into that. Tell me a little bit about the inspiration and the process behind that song.
Word. You're sad you write songs. It happens, right? The coolest thing the biggest thing with Gaze for me, like when I brought it to the guys, was like I was just really impressed. It was the first song I was like very proud of compositionally, like the fact that like it had a 3/4 and then like 4/4 and like all the different sections. So that was the first time I ever I was really tired of writing like the same 4-chord songs because we're good for that, but like I wanted to do something different. So I'm just extremely proud of it, and like it started on acoustic guitar and what the guys did with it, and like really brought it to life and gave me the energy to put into it. Because originally like it was me sitting there just like, instead of it being like me belting, it was like, but I was like mellow and working with them and them giving me the confidence. We were able to form it into something really cool. I don't know. It's about like, we've all been through rough times, right? So it was like, you have bad nights and stuff, and you write some stuff, and that's kind of that one. All right. Yeah.
So what about Solace Night?
Oh, so okay. So there's meaning to the song, but I didn't realize this till after the lyrics were written and the name of the song was chosen. For all my gamers out there, Solace Night. If you ever played the game Halo Reach, there's a level called A Long Night. No, technically it was after 3. Yeah, it was the one after 3. Yeah, Halo Reach. Yeah. So when Halo, there's a level in that called A Long Night of Solace, which that's where the name actually like in my head came from, because I was like, where's that from? But the song's really about like, you ever had really bad nights and you're alone and you're looking for comfort in something. And for anyone that's kind of grown up in Florida, especially, like the feeling that you have when you walk outside after it kind of rained and it feels like the air's hugging you, and it gives you that feeling of like, comfort, right? So, solace meaning giving comfort and everything. It's and the way the song sections, it's slow, and then we go aggressive and talking about the problems. Then we end it off with, getting that comfort from wherever you can get it from, I guess. Yeah.
Very cool. All right, I'm back. Cool. So very cool. I appreciate you, digging deeper into the creative process and everything.
I try, yeah.
I want to know, are y'all gonna do like a solely blues album? Because y'all were back here just riffing before we got started, and then I got like a little taste of it from the other stuff. Y'all gonna do a blues album?
Yeah, we'd love to do, like, as you can see from, like, we only did 6 songs tonight. We had like 4 other songs that probably would be in a different genre. We have a problem with like getting a sound, I would say, like
we're all such a mix that like whenever we try to make a song, people are like, what kind of song is that? We're like, I don't know.
Yeah, we have so many inspirations.
Just put something out, right?
So yeah, we'd love to do a blues album. We'd love to do an album of like probably every genre. Yeah, like we want to do a hyper pop album. Okay. Paul and myself. Dan's always like blues and Zamrock.
Yeah, blues. Yeah, like
Zamrock would be sick. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then punk out. Well, like you can see the punk,
Yeah, I mean it's like an eclectic mix of everything, but I can see how y'all can step out into different pockets and just rock all the way. So,
we just love music.
Yeah,
so
and that's good. That's good. Tell me about the Whammo House.
Who told this man? Who told him?
The infamous Whammo House.
All right, let me get this one.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The Whammo House.
I'll start it and then pass it.
It's a story. It's longer. Okay, let's hear it.
Well, so it was like we had just started playing actual shows, but that was back before we were with Hiatus. So we had just done Blue Note, rest in peace, and then we had just done a USF set and a bunch of stuff like that. And then COVID hit, shut everything down, and that was right when we got our footing. So the 3 boys here lived in a house that I bailed out of, so that's on me. But so we were like, oh, you know what? We can't play anything, like, and no one would book us and everything like that. So we were like, oh, we just have to do it ourselves, you know? So we built a stage in the backyard, tried our best. Our first show, it was just us playing, and then we were fortunate enough to, which you guys are familiar with, we got Pilot Jones on like the first real bill. We all met at Red Star, rest in peace, Red Star as well. And we started just hosting these shows, and that was like COVID was still around, so there was no venues open, and the DIY scene had just died. So we kind of started this house venue, and it just grew and grew and grew. And I don't know, like, if you guys want to take anything, the professionalism we had with it, I don't know. It was a really neat spot. Like,
yeah, I mean, it was the whole production.
That's
right,
what I'm
baby.
looking for.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
No, it was just like, it's such a like a family, like, I don't know how to describe the feeling. It really was like everyone had a piece, like all our friends helped out, and like it was just like such a production, and like you walk in and you just see the love in the spot, and people just had so much fun. We made the best memories there. And
yeah, it was important to have a really creative space. We wanted to give people chances that wouldn't get booked as well. That was a big thing for us. We wanted to get bands paid, and we wanted to have a safe spot. I think Paul, but in terms of the partying of it, like Paul put it best on our Twitter. What did you tweet? You're like, the whammo like
The ceiling,
the roof rule. Yeah.
roof rules.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What's the roof rule?
Here, you want?
Wait.
You
Our
need a
landlord
mic?
doesn't know about this. We can't discuss
Like,
this.
because we had some people get on the roof, and I was like, we got to stop that. Our roof is not, that is, someone's going to fall through. So I started telling people when they came up, and I was like, please don't get on the roof. They're like, please, nobody. Yeah, and as soon as I told people don't get on the roof, everybody thought, I can get on the roof? Like, that's possible? And then we're playing our set, and we look up, there's like 20 people on our roof, and I'm like, no,
Throwing mangoes at
this
us,
is
bro.
the exact thing.
Yeah, it was funny.
The one thing I asked you guys not to do, and they're all up there. Yeah, they got up
Tell
there.
someone no, what do you expect?
It was such a
Just
beautiful
put it in their head.
Yeah.
It felt good because we were all in it together. You know, we through those shows, like thinking, you know, we're not trying to gain anything. We just want to pull the
just wanna
community
play
together.
music,
We want to
yeah.
pull each other up. You know.
Right. So, hey, listeners out there, viewers, if you take one thing away from this, don't throw mangoes at them when they're on the stage. So keep that in mind.
Zack caught him, so you guys can actually.
You might catch one.
Get your nice fruit salad.
Yeah.
At the end. That's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah.
I always like hearing, where bands come from those beginnings, because later on when you're off doing bigger things, that's just gonna be a memory, but it'll be the foundation, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
very cool. Very
Yeah,
cool.
for anyone that wants to do music, just if no one will book you, I mean, we can help. We would love to have you, but we have a little whammo media thing if you guys need booking. But just do it yourself. Figure out a way. Play in a parking garage. USF parking garage. Sorry, I didn't mean to blow up the spot, but yeah. They got power. They got power. Just play there. You know what I'm saying?
So from what I understand, like y'all start off, this is completely grassroots. Like y'all have done everything on your own, right? Everything. From your promotion, merch sales, everything. What advice can you give to an up-and-coming band, besides come to you for assistance, the lessons learned that y'all took away, the ups and downs and stuff like that? What can y'all impart on these up-and-coming bands?
If you want to do it, 100% do it. That being said, at some point you are going to need help. Shouts out Ezra. But no, like just never look at other Instagrams and social media and other bands and be like, oh, like they're so like what do they got that I don't? Yeah, don't compare yourself to other people because you'll just get really in your head about it. Like just go do your best and try and do it. When we first started printing because we print our own merch. When we first started doing that, it was, can I curse?
Sure.
It was fucking terrible. It was sorry. It was our merch was so bad, but we sold them for like $5. The homies came through. People in here have the OG shirt.
Hand drawn.
Yeah. Hand-drawn screen, like we didn't know how to burn screens yet, so Zack literally sat there for 3 hours and covered the screen by hand and like painted it out. If you want it to happen, it can happen. You just have to put in the work, and you'll be able to get to a point where maybe you can get some people behind you that are interested in what you want to do. A lot of people want to do this stuff. A lot of people want to be creative, and it's just like if you give them the platform to help you, they gladly will. So start with yourself, and then look for really close friends and people that mess with you.
Remember why you're doing it. We're doing it because we love music.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
And you got to hold yourself accountable, It's just
That's true.
if you say something, you got to do it, man. Follow through and set goals. Have a vision. Don't go in blind.
All right. Everybody else says something. You're next. Come on, some wisdom, man. We want some wisdom.
It's not as hard as you think. Sometimes you
Oh, yeah.
do it. I'm just saying, like, sometimes you just gotta, like, don't, like, doubt yourself. Don't, like, think of, like, all the work that's gonna take. Just start on it. You know, the sooner you start looking into how the things are get done, start working on it, you'll figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the internet is a magical place. You can learn everything.
Incomprehensibly, but it'll be all right.
That's cool. That's cool. So, which hiatus? What's on the horizon for y'all? You already dropped the single. When's the album coming out? I know you're gonna start working on that. What are y'all? 2 years from now, what do you hope to be?
Hopefully.
Outside of Florida.
Yeah. Well, so hopefully hopefully, and by 2 years, we're hoping to have at least our album out, an EP. We'll be dropping a few more singles in the next coming months. I told a dude when I was in Atlanta at Shaky Knees, I told him that we'd be there in 2 years. So Shaky Knees Fest, 2 years. We'll see you guys there. Yeah. Hopefully we'll work with Duprey a little bit, get some stuff going in here. Yeah, and we want to tour. We really want to tour. Now that we are getting music out, I think our main goal is to try and go see some other places because we just like other DIY underground scenes, and we want to go check out the U.S. Yep.
There it is. Hey,
Yeah.
slow and steady wins the race, man. I got full confidence. Y'all came and rocked it out. I know my ears are ringing a little bit, but that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You want that. So, hey, I wish y'all the best going forward, and keep rocking. All right, y'all. Y'all heard it. Which hiatus, y'all? One more round of applause for this group. All right, so hey, that's DSR Live for this episode. Hey, big shout out to Erick, Yash, and the crew for putting everything together. Yeah, and just the band. Great
Thank
crowd
you,
out
Duprey.
here. Great crowd out here having a good time. Hey, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Be safe, stay cool, and support local. Peace.
Whammo!
Whammo! Thank you, Curtis.
All right, y'all.
That's a wrap. Hey, thank you, man.
And the last time.